That's the code. All right, so we're gonna watch this back again. We're gonna watch it from Vita's perspective. Yeah, ball's pretty good. Unless you literally get McCree flashed once.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
That was interesting tech. Yeah, it's an interesting way to set up for a pile drive without crossing over there. Just don't get flashed.
5, 4, 3,
Not how this works.
1.
Not how any of this works.
Defend objective A.
All right, so they're chilling here for a little bit. They're not really scouting too much. Reaper goes in for the scout here. I assume we're running double shields. Most likely they'll slam. Yeah, I guess they go for the roll through here. Star missing out on some flashes, dude. There you go. Yeah, so for the most part, honestly, Vita was playing pretty... not very smart, to be honest, against the comp we were running. If they would have gotten flashed by the crew, we probably would have incinerated them. But very up in the air. Looks like the only, as you can see, dude, one McCree flash on a ball can just absolutely annihilate him. So we go down here. Yeah, for the most part, first push. Not too difficult. Looks like they're playing pretty far up here. Trying to engage us before we get any angles on the statue. Makes sense. Just keeping an eye on the Kree on where they're at. Getting a lot of damage here. Forced to go back, which is kind of an aggressive move from Vita. Honestly, the ball gameplay on Vita is kind of weird. Making sure to roll through, not hard engage on the Kree. Yeah, very pokey here though. Like this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Waiting for the health back. Not feeling that like they need to re-engage anytime soon. They do lose the point, but I think we won that pretty well anyways. Reaper, the noted Farrah counter. So Optimal doing a great job pressuring wherever he can, though. A lot of really good stuff here. Interesting engage from Vita. I assume we'll go down. Yeah. I don't know if they were just trying to get for the regroup. That was a weird play, for sure. That was a very strange play. And I think that goes back to the point of just being patient and just knowing when to engage. Which I'm sure they knew, or maybe not. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like we give really good players too much credit. Like, they made mistakes too. And that was a pretty big mistake. Their team wasn't there to engage. Kind of like how my ball, when I went in with ball on defense to mine it really early. Like, that was a very obvious mistake. Like, these engagements are good because it's not a stack of 6. And honestly, I think we could have countered this a lot more. I think if we would have stayed stacked here, I think it would have been so much harder for this team to push in to be effective. And I think it's a good thing to note here is that that might be our issue right now, is that we just aren't stacked. It's making it really easy for this comp to engage. So Like right here. Okay, this is a great flash too. They engage together though. It works out pretty well. Mine's coming in as well. Ball aim is kind of sketch. And again, you wouldn't expect this to be a Contenders team, right? It's not like they're god tier aimers and like mechanically blessed. It's just you just gotta not make mistakes, you know? Especially as a tank player. You lose games on how many mistakes you make. Not how many plays you make, but how many mistakes you make. Which is a really, really good thing to... Like this play is a ball, especially without the D.Va follow-up. Engages here early in front of the window, just to poke for a little bit and open up an opportunity for their team to kite back if they need to. This is really risky going back in, even though their team was backing up here, dude. The fact that they made it out there is a complete whoops on our team. Back to just rolling through here. Which honestly, it looks like we might, because we only stun the ball maybe once or twice. We might need to save Flash and Rock more often for ball. They're playing like that.
30 seconds.
Yeah, but for the most part, a lot of poking. So a lot of what we can see from the ball. Great flash from start here. A lot of the ball is like a very quick engagement and then back in. So not hanging around too long. So they'll probably do this and then roll out, right? Then let their D.Va touch for a little bit. Try to shred me. Almost goes down here. Again, dude, this ball just gets away with 1 health every fight. And then sticks around. Honestly, I would say stick again, gets out with 40 health. I think, yeah, I think that's the big thing with ball is just engaging and then not sticking around for very long. Like really letting it, once you do the engage and the D.Va gets you out, kind of letting the D.Va take over and then setting up for the next poke here, which is kind of the same, I would say, with Sigma. Again, just poking, disrupting, and letting your Sigma front line. So a lot of ball stuff is just very micro engages, like trying to set it up for your team to kill them here.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle. Five, four,
Imagination is the essence of this stuff.
1.
All right, so they come out with full dive. Not full dive, sorry. Come out with the Junkrat Reaper with dive, I guess, with the speed boost as well. Anticipating we're going to be running the double shields. And then keeping the D.Va for the Pharah. Okay, they realize the comp. Immediately go back and switch. So I believe the ball here instead. Because we're not running the Orisa. And also swapping the Tracer. So they go in here, pressure point. Put a little disruption, probably going to roll off the edge. Going up for another engagement here. It's interesting. They're calling out the Mercy Fair, I believe. Silver goes down. Yeah, as you can see, it's not like hard engagements. If they do the pile drives, though, they get out pretty quick. So it's a lot of just setting it up for the rest of the team here.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
So they go up here early, probably to scout. Putting pressure here. Noting that there's not really anybody on our team that can contest him except for myself. Going back up for another one. I kind of like this engagement spot. This is cool. I like that it gives you the option to go to the subway above. Huge rock from Zesty. Yeah, we start to figure out the stun thing here on defense. That's the thing is, I guess as a ball player, it's not really, you don't stay very long wherever you're at. You're always moving in and out, in and out. And playing health packs like you normally would, but still, it's the fact that their engagements are, like, you can do a hard engagement, it looks like, but you can't really, you have to disengage on those, like, immediately. Or, like, make sure you have, oh, huge. Dude, that's rollout messes me up so much. All right, going here, good engagement again, just chilling. I don't know what they were doing right there. Trying to block, I suppose. For somebody. Rolls in, check for Mega. Mega's not there. Goes back to get healed by Bap, perhaps. And again, they're not hard engaging just yet. They're waiting for everyone to have resources before they push in. Yeah, playing those corners. I think it's probably something we can get better at as a team too. Is not using resources just when we don't need to. Like, you know. Just making sure we have corners to play. Getting better at playing our life. Not too bad tracking here. You know, we get them to about, toss gets cleared up. Yeah, I think for the most part, the thing we can learn from the tank gameplay again is just very, very passive. Very, very passive gameplay. The ball, it does disrupt, but it's very light engagements. Like, rarely do they ever go in, pile drive, and then shoot and like do, you know, all that stuff and hang around. It's very light engagements. So, all right, let's check one